Hello, good people. I welcome you once again to my YouTube channel. This is Daily Strides, where we analyze trending issues and news, and then we try to form positive opinion and a firm perspective. Once again, I want to welcome every one of you, my subscribers. We are small, but we are loud. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for liking my videos. You may not have known how much you meant what you did meant to me, but you've done so much for me. All right, towards growing this channel. I'm actually committed to growing this channel. I am committed to growing the channel because I'm very personally committed. I felt called to what I'm doing. So thank you so much, all my subscribers. Please, I plead with you, if you happen to watch this video, please help a brother. Subscribe, like, share these videos, and you'll be doing me a great favor, because what you'll be doing is that you will uh, help me to be favored by the YouTube algorithm. And when YouTube favors me, it focuses on my video, and many people get to watch my video. And you also passing a positive message across, because what we do here is quite very unbiased, and everything we're doing is towards a greater Nigeria, towards a better life for every one of us. Once again, thank you so much, and subscribe. Now today I want to talk about a trending issue, all right, around APC. I've been trying to hold myself not to go outrightly against parties or call out parties and all that. But a whole lot of things have been happening in their quick succession, that I must say something. All right? And I hope you see reasons with me why I have to do this. Now, we were all aware of what happened during the unveiling of Shetima, the vice president and the running mate of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, how they rented obviously fake bishops, of which CAN disassociated themselves. CAN, Christian Association of Nigeria, disassociated themselves from the men that came there. Somebody will say, how do I know that they are fake? The evidence are all over. All right? The evidence are all over. Number one, CAN disassociated themselves with it, which is a very big red flag for CAN to say we don't know these men. They're on their own. Okay, let's even say that what CAN did was politically motivated. Now, what do you say about wearing the stole to an event such as a party event? There are certain sacred ways, because they are not bishops, they don't know that you don't wear certain things to certain occasion. There are certain attires you wear only when you're discharging your sacred duties. So because this is just one big Nollywood movie that they're acting, someone went and rented bishop costumes and gave to these 30 men, and they were just wearing whatever. And when they were changing, some people spotted them under a tree where they were changing and dressing. Okay? And some of them came out to say that they were actually promised 100,000 only to be given 40,000. You see how bold Nigerians can really be. If I'm part of those bishops, shame will not even allow me to come and say, I was promised 100,000, given 40,000, because my conscience will not even allow me to get involved in such thing, knowing that quite very well you betrayed the whole country. People are saying that Muslim ticket is not healthy for this country, considering the situation the country is right now. Some people will feel they are being deprived. We know the delicate situation of the country. All right? And what you did was to act drama. Get 30 men and wore them, what do you call it? Wore them fake rented attires. All right? Now, as if that wasn't enough, there are other indications that shows that what they were not bold enough to grant interview. We all know that. Now, if actually they were dignified men, bishops, they will grant an interview and explain why they were there and let Nigerians know which church they came from or what block of can they represented. But these guys were just, the concern is why this desperation? Why are they going to this extent? Why these lies? All of a sudden, why these lies? What did they take Nigerians for? Did they take us for fools? Or did they take us for, and that is to tell you the way some of these people in power are seeing the masses. They see us like dense. You can just throw up an ideology and we hang ourselves on it. They already have their own ways of dividing us along ethnic path and religious path. They know how they divide us. All right? Even though at the level at which they play, they don't let such a thing. They understand the importance of cross relationship. But they are selling to us an ideology that even them themselves are not living by. What am I talking about? This is so degrading for a party that has ruled Nigeria for going to 8 years right now. For the campaign of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. This is so degrading. I don't want to say anything about this thing, but I am being forced to say something about it. Now, as if that is not enough. Now, what I am seeing right now, or what is happening right now, is buying over opinion leaders, influential people in the society, of which they see the Nollywood people as a very key persons. Now, we had a situation whereby they bought over people like Zach Oji. This is so sad because I've always respected that man as somebody who is very intelligent. But I don't know that, and he was part of a video that was quite opposite to what he's now saying. All right? Oh my God. Money get power, my brother. Money get power. Money can make people, but I don't blame them. Some of them, the kind of money they were given, perhaps they have not seen it. Who knows the day the money came, if he had he had anything on in his bank account. I'm very disappointed at this thing making rounds, around the social media, that a man as so much respected could degrade himself to that point of collecting a bribe. And he's saying so. Zach, if you're listening, you better return back that money, because if you actually collected that money, definitely you work for it. You can't collect somebody's money and not work for him. Unless if you want to go down in history as one who actually worked against Nigeria. As one who worked against this nation. Now, my man, Nkem Owoh Osufia, came forth to say that he was also approached and offered a bribe that he refused. At first it was 5 million, and when he refused, they doubled it. It's not because Osuofia has a lot. All right? It's not because he has a lot. But this is contentment. The situation of this country right now does not require this. And now this tells me, this is the reason why I'm doing this video. Does it mean that APC and Bola Ahmed Tinubu is actually counting on vote buying? Is that why they are showing so much arrogance? That even when Nigerians are crying out the Muslim ticket is not what is needed now, the man is saying no matter what Nigeria has to say, he has chosen his running mate, he has chosen his running mate. Could it be that they are actually counting on their counting on their big pause, deep pause to buy over opinion leaders? Could this be what they are doing? A lot of strategic things are being done on the ground, which I don't even want to start saying here, but it's so alarming. Nigerians, you have to be very, very careful. Anybody who is asking you to vote outside your conscience, no matter, is only working for his principle. Probably because of what he has gotten, the money he has gotten, the money they gave him. Obi said that there is nothing to share anymore. It is time for rebuilding the nation. That reminds me of what Gonzalez Rice said many years back, when he said that Nigeria is too poor to be rich and too rich to be poor. We are too rich to be poor in this country. What do we say about inflation? Prices are inflated. Maybe one of these days I'm going to post the prices of things, comparing them. Nigerians, rice that used to be a staple food for Nigerians. We can't even buy it anymore. Bread. Those days I can get bread. And many things that even if you don't, the poor man, even if you don't have anything, you will go for bread. You can't even buy bread anymore. They are making things so difficult so that Nigeria will be so hungry. They will be so hungry so that when they throw their money out there, people will vote for them because they are hungry. We vote for them because they are hungry. It's better for, and they don't have any plan. We have had the candidacy of Bat, and all he has to say during some of his interviews and all that. And we can tell if he really has anything to offer or not. I'm not saying he's not learned, but I'm saying he's too old to rule this country. I'm saying we don't need an 86 years old president. 8 years plus 4 plus 86 is 90 years. 8 years plus 86 is 94 years. We have a case study in our own hands of what is going on right now. It's evident that the current president of this nation is already weak and tired and needs rest. That's life for you. Are we about to make the same mistake again? Tinubu should be acting as an elder statesman. Let's leave this country for younger people, for them to rule. So, I want to say thumbs up to Nkem Owoh. Thank you so much, sir. You still help us to believe that there are still good people in this life, people who can say no, even when they are hungry. I want to ask Nigerians to follow the footstep of Nkem Owoh and demean what Zach Oji and the rest of them have done. All right? Because of what to eat. Because of the food to eat. These guys have sold their conscience. They have sold their conscience. And they are talking from both ends of their mouth. Talking from both ends of their mouth. I am not saying that we need an Igbo president. I am saying we need the right president. And P2B is the right president. I have not canvassed for any Igbo president before. And most Igbos have not done that. Because we've not actually seen anybody who, we are not saying Obi because he's an Igbo man. Or because he's from Southeast. We're saying he's qualified. As a matter of fact, he's overqualified. If there is any justice in this world, if Nigeria believes in fairness and equity, listen to me, we ought to give it to the right person. All this propaganda all over the place will not work. And come 2023, P2B will be the next president. You know that on this channel I've always maintained this. I've said it over and over again. Write it down. It will happen. Because this is the finger of God. This is a massive movement stirred up by divinity and the heavenlies. It will come like a mighty flood. Some of these guys, they are trusting in their money, trusting in their whatever structure they think. The structure is the people. The PVC is all over. I'm sure by now you ought to have your own PVC because INEC have closed. All right? Make that sacrifice to vote. It's not just enough to have your PVC. Be willing to go and vote. If your vote does not count, they won't be paying money, huge amount of money for it. They won't be paying huge amount of money for it. Please be mindful of the man who comes to canvass against the right candidate or the candidate of your conscience. Vote for your conscience. And here on this channel, we are completely obedient and we support the obedient movement because we know this man has an antecedent. This man has what it takes to salvage this country. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for listening. Let us shun vote buying. They say collect their money, eat their money, and then don't vote. Me, I'm saying don't collect. Let their money perish with them. If anybody thinks that he can buy the conscience of Nigerians with money, let their money perish with them. We have gone, as I'm doing this right now, or as you're listening to me right now, maybe you don't even know when the next mail is going to come from. But if God will not allow you to be dead by now, that same God will preserve your life. Stand for what is the truth. Vote for your conscience. Shun all these political noisemakers all over the place. And go for the man that is qualified. Obi has the antecedents. Obi has what it takes. We remain obedient in this channel. And we will support Obi. And I am saying it vertically. If you like, write it down. I'm saying it vehemently. If you like, write it down as a prophecy. Come 2023, Obi will emerge the president of Nigeria. Thank you so much for listening. Shun vote buying. Thumbs up to Osuofia. Please, Nigerians, we must learn to follow what he didn't do it because he has all the money in the world. He did it. He did it because of his conscience. And the Lord will keep blessing you. Osuofia, God bless you. Did it right, signing out.